ladies and gentlemen, Sprainian is here, and today I'm gonna be doing something different. Well, not really different per se. I mean, it's just basically gonna be like another chill, like another chill like video. But I guess by different is where, as you could see, I'm basically on the single player campaign of Halo Infinite, but I'm basically just doing I'm just basically just capturing fobs, like some fobs and such, Basically, I guess maybe like stuff that I guess would be considered end game content or something like that. Because I mean, because after the campaign, like, by the time I beat the campaign, like, there are some, there are like some things that I mean, mostly the side stuff that I haven't, that I haven't really that I haven't really bothered to finish, and it's like something that I would just like finish, like maybe another time, I did say that at the end of the video where, I mean, the end of the campaign, like the finale of the campaign, where it's like, yeah, I mean, that's something that I'm just gonna be doing like another time. And well, considering that it be, considering that it be that, that time, I mean, yeah, you get the picture really that I thought. Why not just do, why not just do like, just do like, why not do like a chill like video where I'm doing these fobs, I'm capturing, a fob, and then I rescue like UNSC squad members, and not only do I like rescue UNSC squad members, but I also like, kill banished, leaders, see if I can like, basically just do the stuff that I, the side stuff that is done in the campaign, like saving, UNSC squads, taking out banished, target leaders, and even like destroying. I mean, well, I wouldn't say destroy, but more like, just like, I mean, well, I mean, yeah, of course you have to destroy, but also like, basically like gather intel or whatever. Basically, just doing something at like at the banished outpost, at various banished outposts, and yeah, I thought it could be really, I thought it could be like a really nice, a nice chill video that I thought that I could do because originally, like, I was planning on like maybe doing like, you know, a, a multiplayer video instead, but it's like, I mean, I wouldn't mind too doing a Halo Infinite multiplayer, like a chill video, but I thought, why not just do the, why not just, do the fob captures and all that instead? Because I honestly prefer the fob captures. Honestly, I just think the fob catchers are, I mean, the fob catchers are good, and, and doing all that stuff is good. Basically just stuff that I could, like, I guess maybe complete, like, just complete for the hell of it. But it could also be really good to, like, at least make, a chill, like, video. But, let me see, yeah, let me see, I guess maybe, I guess for this chill video, I mean, I could just talk about, about Halo Infinite overall, with, I mean, I guess what I think about maybe, what could be in the game at some point in the future. Because, because I kind of noticed really that, because I kind of noticed really though that I did mention in one of my, like one of the, like, multiplayer videos where it's like, that this game just seems, I mean, I don't know, like, maybe it's kind of like like, the game is kind of like suffering a content drought. Like, it's been like few months since, since the game came out, and yet there doesn't seem to be anything new at the moment with the game. There just doesn't seem to be anything new at the moment of the game. I mean, who know? Who knows? I mean, what will new maps or new game modes will come out? I mean, all I know is that, hey, there's got to be some new content, right? There's really got to be some new content. But I'm like, okay then, sure, new content. And not only that though, but like, I think I did mention something before. I think I did mention something before that it's possible that maybe Halo Infinite could also have like DLCs. Because, because think about that for a moment there. Think about that for a moment there. I mean, I could be wrong. I mean, I could be wrong though, but I mean, it's like, I mean, I have never played Halo 3 ODST, but I kind of remember noticing that, you know, that the Halo Infinite campaign is kind of like, you know, Halo 3 ODST. I guess like maybe, you know, like doing some side stuff or like doing some side stuff or something like that. I mean, at the same time, we're like doing the main story. I could be wrong on that. I mean, I could be wrong on that. I mean, I'm just saying really, but I don't think maybe that is really the case per se. I don't think maybe that is the case per se. I mean, all I know, I mean, something tells me that maybe, you know, that maybe, considering that Halo Infinite has like a 10, that, because, you know, it's gonna have like this 10-year, you know, this 10-year, you know, um, like basically, it's like this game is just gonna, like, it's just gonna be around for like 10 years, basically, so, and I kind of remember reading an article about that, so, I mean, I guess maybe, yeah, like 10 years, as in there's gonna be like some new content, not only like, you know, mostly with the multiplayer, but maybe maybe DLC campaign content. Because when you really think about it, though, I mean, after you play the Halo Infinite campaign, it's like you get to like, you know, you get to have the opportunity to, you know, to capture, you know, fobs, you know, that you haven't that you haven't captured before, and you get to like, you know, this, you know, deal with banished outposts, kill any, you know, banished targets, as well as like, you know, save UNSC squads and all that. Something tells me that that there's definitely gonna be more of that. I think, yeah, and I think maybe there could be more of that. I mean, who knows? You know, who knows? Maybe there'll be more of that. I mean, because think about that, like each multiplayer map is like set on some kind of setting. I mean, you have like, you literally have this one multiplayer map, which is literally a, like on a desert, and it's in a town. I forgot what it's called. I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody would know what I'm talking about because it's literally a town in the middle of the desert. So it's like maybe there could be, I don't know, maybe there could be maybe there could be like, you know, another Halo Infinite campaign that could be set on that desert region area or in that city because there's like a map that is literally set on a city. I could hear sirens, you know, practically I think everybody could hear sirens, you know, wailing overhead around the map. Like around the map, like somewhere on the map. Like you hear like a siren blaring and it's like wailing and it's like all of a sudden, and I mean all of a sudden, I mean it's like it'd be really interesting to have like, you know, it'd be interesting to see, you know, like various areas. But I'm not even sure if it would even be set on, but I'm not even sure if it would even be set on the Halo ring though. I mean, it could be, maybe. I mean, it could be maybe, but nah, I don't think so. I think there's gonna be more to it. I mean, obviously, I mean, I think there will be a desert region
Good work, Chief.
and maybe a snow region too, because it got me wondering. Has there ever been a Halo? Has there ever been? And because I played practically, I've been playing like Halo games that literally starred Master Chief in it, and it got me wondering. There hasn't been any Halo mission that is set on like set on a snowy ice terrain. Like, think about that. Imagine just seeing Chief. You know, imagine just seeing Chief fighting Covenant 8. I mean, well, not Covenant, but like, I mean, I guess banished now. Just fighting like banished aliens on a snowy terrain. You know, there'd be like, you know, like on a snowy ice-covered terrain, like. You know, they'd be in a forest full of snow, or maybe on top of a mountains full of snow. Basically, a battlefield on a snow. You know, and maybe there could be like UNSC Marines like not only wearing armor, but like maybe, you know, maybe coats that'll help warm themselves, and maybe coats too. Maybe Master Chief might probably wear a winter jacket while wearing all that armor. I mean, remember that Halo 5 Guardians teaser where he was like, where it was like there's like all that sand blowing, and he's like in, I guess in some desert, and then the giant Guardian appears, and he's wearing like a cloak, that brown cloak that is covering his entire armor. Yeah, probably, you know, just prevent all that rust and such. Maybe, I don't know. Like maybe he will be wearing a winter jacket, or probably not. Like maybe like some jacket, like, or at least, I mean, I wouldn't say maybe jacket, but more like, I don't know, like it could be like a long fur coat or something like that that could like that could at least provide warmth for him basically. Because again, like there doesn't seem to be any like Halo mission that is ever set on a snowy planet. I could be wrong though. I mean, again, I have never. I mean, because again, the only Halo game that I haven't really touched on is Halo 3 ODST, and I know, like maybe I should get around to playing that at some point. Maybe I should. Maybe I should get around to playing that at some point, but I do plan to. But who knows? Because so far, I mean, because again, or actually no. Now that I think about it, I think Halo. Wait, no. Halo 2 and Halo Combat Evolved did have missions that are set on a snowy planet. Shit, never mind then. Ah, fuck. Yeah, I was kind of wrong there. Actually, never mind then. I actually remember now. Halo Combat Evolved and even Halo 2, I think, had a. I mean, you were playing as Arbiter in Halo 2, and you're like shooting down the flood. It looks like you're on a snow area. Halo Combat Evolved does have a snow area, or was it desert? No, I think it's snow. Yeah, it's been a long time. Yeah, but I think that's something what I think Halo Infinite would really have. Like, there could be like a desert terrain, a snow terrain. I don't know, maybe, might as well get off that Halo ring and I guess maybe head to a planet that is a human-built city or something like that. Probably. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, it just kind of got me wondering, really, because, I mean, because again, like, I'm just saying, really, because because I've been thinking to myself really that Halo just doesn't seem to have, I mean, Halo Infinite just doesn't seem to have any content at the moment. New content at the moment. I mean, and look, I'm not trying to say that the multiplayer is like not that good. No, I mean, it's good. It's just that I mean, it's still good. I mean, it's just that I mean, I don't know. Like, there should definitely be some new content at some point. 'Cause after all, I mean. Think about that. 10 years. 10 years. Like this game, like the game will be around for like 10 years. And imagine like, like after 10 years there was like no new content. That would be like, I don't know. That doesn't, I mean, I guess it sounds misleading, honestly. But I don't know. I really don't know. But yeah, I guess maybe that's it for my thoughts, and I guess for this chill I guess maybe for this chill video. But yeah, enjoy the rest of the gameplay, and I'll be seeing you guys next video.
We're in range of Bip Bap the Vanquisher, one of the UNSC's most wanted, if you can believe it. Let's see how he fares against a Spartan. Hostile reinforcements inbound. rewards yet. Nice work, Chief. Only on BitBap, I think you just killed the universe's deadliest grunt. And that's one less hassle for the UNSC on this ring.